That's not the one. Okay, so again, those who are coming late, I would just want to make sure. Look at this picture right here, and whatever do you see as a vocabulary, go to Google Classroom and then type it over there. So those who are late, I just want to repeat one more time. Whatever you see the vocabulary right here, write down that vocabulary on the Google Classroom based on this picture. You have 2 minutes left to write it down the vocabulary that you whatever you think. Let me see how many people did turn it in already. Yep, I see 5 people already turned it in. Good work. Good work. Excellent. I see a really good vocabulary there. Good job, guys. But I want everybody to turn it in so that way you can get your participation points. And thank you for putting the videos out there too. Okay, so Diara, what is the problem? Can you unmute yourself and tell me? What do you mean by vocabulary? So, okay, so I'm going to give you some examples. Right here, I see an x-axis. So x-axis is a vocabulary. And also you can see the other one. And then you can see a word text. And you can see the whole. So origin, like that. So look at it, what else vocabulary comes into. Okay, Ricardo? Good. Thank you for asking those questions. Alrighty, that time is up. I'm gonna give you guys 10 more seconds, so that way you are turning in the work. In 10 seconds, you need to turn in the work. I don't want you to leave it out there not to give you points. Yes, that's right. Thank you, Zariana. Thank you for clarifying that point out there. It's good, guys. If sometimes you have somebody has a problem or trouble, you always can answer that. So I can't see. Diara, what do you mean you can't see? Can you do me a favor? Just log out from the meeting and then come back. So probably see if that fixes out. Sometimes it does happen with the internet. So if you can't see the screen, just log out from yourself and then log back in. So it should work. Okay. All right, so let me go over there and see some vocabulary that you guys have written up here. And I can see, well, that's good. I see a lot of vocabulary up here. That's good job, guys. And I can definitely put them right here so you can see some vocabulary that she turned it in here. I see a rectangle. I see a symmetry. Wow, that's good. Good vocabulary. I'm going to take that off because I don't want you to put the names up there. So definitely you can see, I see x-axis. That's good. And I see a y-axis. Nice. And also a straight line. That's right, straight lines. And I see one of them, you said parallel lines. That's a good one. Parallel lines. You see these two lines up here? They're parallel lines. Okay? And there's a lot of vocabulary that you can think of. Now, at this point of time, on your notebook, guys, since you already wrote it, some of things in the Google Classroom, but there's more. So I'm going to put this one right here. I want you to guys write it down in your notebooks. And I'll give you guys 3 minutes. So I can see this one right here. This is a vertical line. So it goes up and down, that's a vertical line. Horizontal means once it goes like this, it's called the horizontal line. And coming to the corners, that's called the vertex. And these are called the ordered pairs. You can see that one too. And this is the line segment, which is part of a line. The length is 8 units. And these are parallel lines. And these are called the lines, but they are parallel lines. Okay, go ahead and write it down on your notebook. So that way you have a pretty good idea what else are we looking into. And this is a 90 degrees, right angle, that's the vocabulary. It is important to know the vocabulary. Let's say if I want to learn some other language, first thing I need to know is vocabulary. Okay, so that way then you can build up on that. Good work. Okay, as soon as you're done with the writing this in your notebooks, please let me know. Put them in the chat box, I'm done or something like that. And then we can move on to the next. I'll give you guys a minute or two. Thank you, Ricardo. I'm gonna give you one more minute so that way everybody can get up with this. Thank you, Victor. It is really important that you take pride in your work. And also tell your mind and brain that I need to focus in this class. That way I don't miss any concept here. And also, as I mentioned before, I can help you guys get ready for the test, but I cannot take the test for you. So you are taking your own tests, quizzes. So for that, you need to know the content. Okay, please put your efforts there. I see a good efforts from you guys. Good job, keep up. Okay, 30 more seconds so we can move on. Good to go. All right, put them in the chat box. I'm still waiting on for the other people. Because if you need a minute, just let me know, put them on the chat box. Otherwise, I'm going to move it on there. And thank you for keeping your videos on, because I don't want to feel like I'm talking to a machine. I want to see the people, and I want to see, like, you know, I feel like I'm in the classroom. Come on, guys. All right, Diara, thank you. I'll give you one more minute. Keep your videos up. That's one of the norms and expectations for the classroom. Thank you. All right. All right. So the next thing that we're going to move on right now, this is the actual lesson we're going to start, which is with all the information that we're going to go over right now. It's really important. Start paying attention to this class right now. Okay, eyes on the screen, put your pencils down, eyes on the screen. So don't write anything, just listen and then pay close attention to it. The next one we're going to talk about, it's a rigid transformation. So what's a rigid transformation means? Okay, so in math, in geometry especially, there are 4 things that you need to know. The rigid transformations. The transformations, basically. Transformations mean just like a transformer. When you see that movie, the car transforms to a different thing. So it's just like in real life, if you look at it in the mathematical language, transformation is like moving from one place to the other place, or reflection. Using the transformations, you can create some patterns. So those are the things we call translation. Now I want you to guys work with me. Let's say, what is this game called? Anybody can tell me? Just you can unmute yourself and talk to me, or just type it on the chat box. Air hockey, that's right. It's a game called air hockey. When you play this air hockey, there is a puck right here. So this, when you hit it, it's gonna slide, right? Is it gonna slide, or is it gonna be jump up and down and then rolls? What do you guys think? I know you guys learned that one, slide. Good job. Thank you. Put in those comments out there. Yes, it slides. Okay, my question is, when this is slides, is the shape of the puck is gonna change? Or the size is gonna change? Thank you, that's right, you guys put it out there. No, because if you hit it from here, it's gonna slide to the other side, and the other person is gonna be, all right, I'm ready, and then he's gonna hit whatever the angle they have. Okay, good job, I can see that, very good. So when a transformation that is a slide, it's going from one place to the other place, it's called translation. Remember this, guys? This stuff is important. This is where our 8th grade math really, really starts. Okay? So, and easy. If you pay attention like that, that's easy. Okay. Eyes on the screen. I'm going to write the definition of this one. And one thing, the translation is a slide or move. The shape, size, angles, side, area does not change. Okay? Whenever you see a translation, if you see a figure is moving, you can tell right away it's a translation. Okay? And I want you to guys, in the notebook, write it down first. Rigid transformation. You can take a new page. Please take a new page. On the new page, write it down, rigid transformations. And the first one is called translation. And then tell it yourself, please. You don't need to unmute yourself, but I want you to say it yourself over there. Translation. If somebody else having a hard time in speaking, I want you to repeat after me. Translation. Okay? Translation means slide or move. When you slide or move, the shape does not change. Area does not change. Nothing will change. You know that air hockey, the puck, when you hit it, it's going to slide. Nothing is going to change, basically. Only thing is changes, it's moving from one spot to the other spot, or the one place to the other place. I'll repeat the expectation for the classroom. Mute yourself, but video should be on, guys. I don't want to feel like I'm talking to a machine here. Thank you. Dayara, if you can't see anything, do me a favor, try to log out and then try back, join the class, see if that's going to fix it. Okay, show me thumbs up when you're done with this, writing this one already. Okay. Camilla said, I'm cutting up. See if you have any better place that you get an internet. See, Camilla. When you're done with that, please show me thumbs up when you write it. Camilla, is that better? Okay, good. See, it does happen because we all relying on the internet, guys. And sometimes it may cut off or something like that. Just always be mindful. And you just need to, try to look at the bars there. You have a full bar, that's a good internet. So you can be good to go. Also, the other thing, I really want you guys to be on time. Put it schedule next to you. Don't be late, because I'm going to start calling the parents, those are coming late to the class. Because I can run a report, it tells me what time you guys are logged in. So we just added a new add-on to the tab. You don't need to take the attendance at the beginning, because it automatically does it. So please be on time. Okay, awesome. Let's move it on. Okay, so at this time, I'm gonna call randomly. I want you to guys read this. Okay, just read it. I'm gonna let me call one of you guys. Okay, Ashley, please unmute yourself and read this one. It's a translationist. Ashley Rodriguez.
Shape, height, move, size, area, and
does not change. Thank you, Ashley. I really appreciate it for speaking up there. I will add your participation point. Thank you. All right. Okay, next. So let's move on. And now you know what is a translation means. Translation means all you have is slides or move. That's all. Okay. Now look at this questions next. Don't write the question. I just want you to answer this, because writing question is too much. You guys are getting the workbooks in coming days, and the school will call you to pick you up the workbooks, because these questions will be in the workbook, so that way you can just answer them, and then you can upload your work easily. Okay, it's coming up. But right now, I want you to guys complete this picture. So you can slide figure A to the right to get its image, figure B. Complete the image by drawing the missing slides of figure B. Go ahead and complete that in your notebooks. Just answer them. You don't need to write the entire thing. Just answer the 1A only. 1B we will check in a minute, but let's look into the 1A. Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask a quick question. The question is, do you think that both pictures are the same or they're different? Use it in the chat box and tell me when you completed the figure, are the same or different? Use the chat box to answer it. Do you think the picture is same or different? That's right. Diva said same. The lines are sorry, so the same because they're all same. So they get the same pictures. Now I want you to guys, eyes on the screen. I'll give you some time to come back up here. I want you to look at this screen up here. So I'm going to put a triangle right here. See if I can translate. Let's see. So I want to make a copy of this. No, okay. I cannot make another copy. Okay, so I want you to guys watch this one carefully, guys. Everybody, eyes on the screen. Nothing much to do. Just watch the screen quickly. Ready? Everybody, just eyes on the screen. Now, you see there's two triangles up here. Okay, I see two triangles. Come on, why it's not moving? Okay, hold on. Okay, that's totally good. So when I put this triangle right here, they're pretty much one triangle. So the triangle ABC, what I did, I moved to the right. Do you guys agree? I moved to the right. So in math, what we're going to learn now, particularly in this class, you're going to see this is the one picture already I have. Did I move it to the right or left or up or down? That's what we need to talk, okay? So on this chat box, I want you to guys use and just to tell me, did I move it to the right or left or up or down, okay? So let's go ahead and start it. Go ahead and use the chat box. All you have to look at it and just write it. Did I slide it to the right or left or up or down? Quickly, use the chat box, or you can just tell me right away. Do you guys understand the question? There you go. I see that. Now you guys are turning in. Yes, I move it to the right because I want everybody to be part of this classroom. Okay, it's not just one person is listening to it. They take advantage of it, but the rest of the kids like probably watching, it's not going to help you. You need to start putting your efforts in there. Now again, I'll try to one more time. Now this is Now slide this way. Now tell me. Good job. I can see that. You already typed in it. It's up. Very good. Good job. Now I'll change it again. Very good. I see that a lot of you guys already following up that left. That's right. And move to the left. Okay. And then, and in the coming days, we're going to add it to a little bit of complication. How many units that we move? Okay. I'm going to keep this one right up here. I'm going to add something to this. Let's see. Graphing. Really, that's what I wanted? No, I don't know. Let's see. I want to add graph. Oh, there, that one. No. Anyway, so in coming days, I'm going to show you more, like how do the pictures will slide and everything. But right now, when I slide this one either left or right, up or down, the picture is still same. When you guys look at it, do you see any angles change? Does the angles change? Use the chat box and write it. No. Okay, that's right. Angles doesn't change, and the silence doesn't change. Area doesn't change. And remember this again. In a translation, you will not see any area change or anything like that. It's all the same. Only thing is moves left to right, or up or down. Okay. Hope you guys it makes more clear to you guys. Now let's go back to the class. The picture right here. Now I want you to guys answer this letter B. So I'm gonna read the question for you. So a moment that slides a figure called translation. So we just learned already. The moment that slides, it's called translation. So now I want you to guys answer this one. When it translates, what's the same about figure A and B? Just like here. What's the same when I slide it? What is same? What's not changing? So go ahead and answer that in your notebook first, and then you can use the chat box to put some information too. Okay, so remember that we learned today translation, because this vocabulary is so important. I cannot stress about it, this one. You will see everywhere, every test, every time you see that translation. That means your brain should click, oh, translation, to slide. You just like, you know, you do the dance, slide. Slide to the right, slide to the left. That's just like that, okay? Good. Hope you guys understand this translation. Let me see. I'm gonna call one of you guys to check on whether you understand this or not. Well, just let me copy.